Welcome back to RideWire, where we dive deep into the machines that make our blood pump faster and our throttle hands itch. Today, we're taking a look at Kawasaki's latest shot of adrenaline in the middleweight supersport category, the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R and its race-focused sibling, the ZX-4RR. This bike isn't just another Ninja, it's a compact, high-revving weapon built to deliver a dose of Superbike DNA in a package that's far more accessible, both in size and price, than its 600cc big brothers. Kawasaki has essentially redefined what a 400cc supersport can be, and there's a lot here worth talking about. The heart of this bike is a 399cc liquid-cooled stock inline-four that's nothing short of remarkable. Unlike the parallel twins dominating the segment, this inline-four is tuned to scream past 15,000 revolutions per minute, producing roughly 77 horsepower at 14,500 revolutions per minute and hitting nearly 80 horses when ram air kicks in on the ZX-4R trims. That high rev howl is addictive and sets it apart from every other bike in its class. Kawasaki designed this engine to deliver smooth torque in the low and mid-range for everyday usability, but it comes alive when you push it into the upper revs, rewarding riders with a rush that feels like a scaled-down superbike. Supporting that engine is a chassis clearly influenced by Kawasaki's World Superbike program. Geometry, swing arm pivot, and balance points are dialed in with feedback from the ZX-10RR. The result is a bike that feels razor-sharp in corners, stable at speed, and light on its feet. A steel trellis frame holds everything together, while suspension duties are handled by a 37mm Showa SFFBP inverted fork up front and a horizontal backlink rear shock. On the higher trims, you get preload adjustment on the fork, and the RR version steps it up with the same Showa BFRC light rear shock seen on the ZX-10R. The braking setup is equally serious, with dual 290mm discs up front and radial mount monoblock calipers delivering track-ready stopping power. Electronics are another area where Kawasaki has raised the bar. A bright 4.3-inch TFT color display anchors the cockpit, offering normal and circuit modes that display everything from lap times to gear position and RPM above 10,000. You get integrated routing modes that tie in engine mapping and traction control, giving you a range of adjustability depending on conditions. On the ZX-4R trims, Kawasaki fits a bidirectional quickshifter that makes clutchless upshifts and downshifts smooth and lightning fast, which is a serious advantage both on track and on fast canyon runs. Add Bluetooth connectivity via the Regiology app, and you've got modern tech blending seamlessly with raw performance. Riding this bike feels like tapping into a scaled-down superbike experience. Power delivery is crisp and immediate, and once the revs climb, it pulls with a ferocity you wouldn't expect from a 400. Top speed is reported to push past 230 km an hour, or about 143 miles per hour, which places it right at the edge of what's considered middleweight. Handling is nimble and precise, giving riders the confidence to flick the bike from side to side or hold a steady lean through fast sweepers. Ergonomics balance aggression with usability, slightly forward-leaning and compact, but not so extreme that you can't handle daily commuting. In terms of looks, the Ninja ZX-4R doesn't disappoint. It carries Kawasaki's trademark Ninja styling, sharp and aggressive with aerodynamic bodywork and that centrally placed ram air intake inspired by the Ninja H2. LED headlights carve the front profile, while the tail section borrows cues from the ZX-10R, creating a cohesive family look. For 2026, the RR version comes in Kawasaki's iconic lime green livery, as well as a stealthy metallic matte graphene steel gray combined with metallic spark black. No matter what you choose, it's unmistakably a Ninja, and it turns heads even parked. Pricing hasn't been locked worldwide, but expectations are consistent with previous years. In the US, the 2024 ZX-4RR was priced just under $10,000, around $9,899. with KRT editions pushing past $10,000. European pricing for the 2026 models is estimated in the A-8,900 to A-9,700 range depending on trim. That's undeniably premium for a 400cc bike, but when you consider the performance, the electronics, and the uniqueness of that inline-four, it's priced to deliver a genuine supersport feel without the financial or insurance hit of a 600cc. What really sets the 2026 ZX-4R apart is how it blends accessibility with authenticity. No other bike in this displacement category offers a screaming inline-four that revs to the stratosphere. No other bike packs this level of suspension, braking, and electronic sophistication into the 400cc class. And no other manufacturer is selling a middleweight that so clearly channels Superbike DNA into a package the average rider can not only afford but can realistically manage on the road and track. It's an experience that bridges the gap between entry-level sport bikes and full-blown supersports, giving riders a taste of both worlds. So, if you're the kind of rider who craves the spine-tingling sound of a high-revving four-cylinder, if you want a chassis that responds to every input like it's hardwired to your brain, and if you're looking for a bike that can handle everything from commuting to serious track days, the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R deserves to be at the top of your list. Kawasaki has built something truly special here, a machine that reminds us why we fell in love with motorcycles in the first place. This is RideWire, and we'll catch you in the next Tonia. Until then, ride safe and ride hard.